Hey, everybody. I'm trying to get all these pop-ups off my screen. Thank you, YouTube, for all these pop-ups just constantly going on. Hey, listen, I want to talk to you as principal broker. Timothy King, that's me. I've been working in real estate, subdivision development, doing a variety of things in subdivisions, housing, as actually working as a realtor, variety, many things, all real estate. Started Realty Brokers of Arkansas many years ago, and I've had two other companies, also LLCs that go way back as far as around 1997, 98. Um, and so this depends on which company we're talking about, how long I've had experience. I've had a lot of experience in real estate. Um, it has paid the bills, and it's been a good company, been a good business. Now, what I'm on here this morning talking about is this is January 9th, 2026. There's been a number of things going on in the last several years. We all know what happened in COVID. COVID came in, and all of a sudden, just the housing crisis came in. People pulled their houses off the market. Prices just increased and went wild. And we still have those prices. We still have those prices, and we're waiting to see market correction, trying to figure out how the income level is going to come up, interest rates come down, and more affordability and more listings to get the housing market moving again for sellers and buyers. So the sellers are not the bad people. We're pricing homes. I'm seeing homes priced correctly according to the current terms, and the current market conditions, they're pricing their homes correctly. The problem is affordability, the income levels, interest rates. And also, then there's a deeper problem that's been going on since the Biden administration started. That first few months or first year for sure, the last administration reduced drastically the number of loans that Fannie Mae, Fannie, Freddie, Farmer Mac, all those government, how much of that they would buy back from the banks. So virtually, that administration purposely shut down the real estate market. It took time for that to trickle down. And of course, the last 2 years, the real estate market has been just almost dead in Central Arkansas. There's been houses move in certain little price points, but the majority of the real estate market's just been sitting on the market, hard to get sold. That brings us to today. We're in a new administration, a new president, a new way of thinking, and a new agenda. Love or hate the current president, it doesn't matter. Everybody needs to quit fighting about the president. But one thing we do have is now we have 2026 has come about in January. Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, Farmer Mac, all those, have reduced the criteria in order to qualify for a loan. When Bill Clinton came in, he said, everybody needs to own a home, everybody. And he took the qualification rates down so low in order to qualify that people working at McDonald's and just very minimum wage and all jobs, they were actually able to qualify for a loan. And that then they didn't have any money. They would overbuy, and then they didn't have the money to maintain the home. And so you ended up with 2 and 3 families living in the same home, yada, yada, yada. We all know. I remember when Bill Clinton first became president that everybody needed to own a home. And my wife and I was looking for a home in Texas, Dallas, Texas area. And what they told me I could afford on a home, I looked at them like they were off the planet Mars or something. And thankfully, I did not do that. And we bought a home within our what we could afford. And we turned around and sold that home for a profit and moved on. So they're lowering the current Trump administration is lowering the qualifications. I don't think it's stupid like what Bill Clinton did back there with everybody needs to own a home. I think the qualifications have come back down reasonable. And also now the lenders are under new rules, and the lenders can make so many people afford a home now. There's so many other things like moving from state to state, coming into this state of Arkansas. Now, the bridge loans and those things have all been increased. So that brings me to today, Realty Brokers of Arkansas. There are good things for 2026 now, finally on the horizon for the real estate market. If you're looking for a home, give me a call. Tell me what you're looking for, and we will get to work on that at our office. We're pretty slow. I think everybody's pretty slow. Everybody I talk to, there's a few people on the internet, and boy, they're just selling everything in the world according to what they're putting on. And but most of us are very slow. And to be honest, we're very, very slow. So if you're looking for a home, looking to sell your home, now the sellers, the buyers have better options, better affordability, which is really going to help selling your home as well. I primarily work with sellers, listing homes, selling homes. That's my primary business, although I will take on buyers and to buy a home. If you're a realtor looking for a good no nonsense brokerage, there's all the big ones. I see all the big companies. They're all changing names. All of a sudden, in January 1st, first, second, third day of January, all these new names are popping up with new brokerage names and the newest and greatest things. And they got new couches and new, new agenda. My company we're very no nonsense. We do one-on-one training. I keep you informed. I do videos on training for the agents. We're a small brokerage boutique. We're more personalized. If you want to work with a broker like myself, my wife is transaction manager for everything in the company. We make sure everything runs through her on transaction management to make sure the contracts are bulletproof. So we work hard to make sure that we have a tight run machine going here at Realty Brokers of Arkansas. Look us up, www.realtybrokersofarkansas, realtybrokersar.com, actually, www.realtybrokersar for Arkansas, ar.com. Look us up, and you can kind of see our website. We're very quiet. We're no nonsense, but we have produced very effective results for the years, many years that we've been in business. Anyway, that's about all I've got to say today. And I hope everybody's doing well, and I hope 2026 is a prosperous and blessed and a good year for us all. We sure need some good news for a change in America. And I think good news is happening. It's just a little bit chaotic right now in order to take back our country and as Americans, live the American dream. Y'all take care. God bless.